Hello, this is a overview of Preister. A video after this will actually get into the details of actually how we operate it. But what we've got now is a single line of code where we can add a button, which we're calling a gadget or a widget on some folks, is order online. And what we want to do is capture all aspects of online ordering from any website, managing it via any browser, and a single line of code. So this button, a single line of code of any website, will give all the tools we're about to show. First of all, any TV, any sign over here will be interactive with games, ads, trivia, specials, in-screen with live TV. Right now, that's unique with us. In addition, customers order from the website, the customer's website. Again, it could be a really simple, cheap website. Our single line of code makes the website powerful. Kind of like the model of open table. Okay, so it also, the restaurant, the customer, the retailer, any proprietor makes their TV, their screens, their monitors interactive with live TV or presentations, interactive menus. The customer actually sees this on the screens, the monitors, the TV, and they go to the website of the retailer, not a third-party site like Twitter or Facebook that effectively controls the content. We're making every establishment the master of their own social network, which is their business. Now from the same browser admins, they can monitor, manage all the content, and more likely, they're going to pay us to do the content. That's the norm in digital signage right now. Again, we're the only ones that do interactive signage and interactive with the restaurant's website. They will pay us, and we're competitive right now to be a leader in digital signage, which is synergies with our current delivery service and Pickup Express. So we need to leverage our relationships with restaurants. And oh, by the way, you put up our button on your website, you get our best-in-class delivery service, pickup service, but we control all your signage. Your TVs, your screens should include all your marketing. We do it for free. We'll simply get a percentage on every order. And instant payment, we're going to show that too. So here's an example. We have all these tools now. We're always refining them. On the right, you have what it looks like on a live TV, which can be any size, gigantic screens or little TVs. On the left, you have what it looks like on the phone. So live TV, it's always either 16:9 or 4:3 ratio. So if you reduce the size of the screen, you're always going to have real estate available on the margins. So we're doing a right chyron and a bottom chyron, so that it's interactive. The customer walks in, they see the bet, Dolphins, Falcons, and they can put their guesstimate on the screen. They can win instantly. Okay, here's signage for marketing certain products. Most distributors will actually give discounts for volume. And instead of us, ours uniquely shows a dynamic clock. So in the bottom chyron, every time someone between, let's say, the happy hour by 7, every time someone orders a drink, the discount jumps up to a maximum of 50% based off of volume. Everybody gets a discount back based on the maximum volume achieved. So again, you get a buzz, get into Dorian's, get into whoever's showing Preister, the discounts are climbing. We also have these clocks for food deliveries in the elevators of restaurants, of condo valet buildings. So the customer sees it on their phone. We're working on this interface. Okay, events. Every establishment, and I'm going to stick with the restaurants, they always have specials. The specials need to be shown on the TVs during commercials. We can have this auto load, totally automated during commercials. It can rotate to show the different specials, the different events, coming events, bands. We have this in place now. Again, we're going to trivia. A lot of bars now are paying for manual DJ light with, believe it or not, pencil and paper with a commercial microphone for someone to do trivia games. We automate the process. Instead of being at one end of the bar, every screen will pop in the questions with the answers. All this can be automated easily. There's several providers that would love to have it stream into our chyrons, but we can have trivia set to play whenever the restaurant wants them. For example, the U.S. presidents under whom the most states were admitted under the Union for 3 points. This would display for a 3-minute countdown, then display the answer, then run on to the next question. Say it's 10 questions, playing every 30 minutes, declare the winner, they win a beer. All right, flirting. And again, this applies to, again, the content. There's tons of providers of content. What we do is make it interactive and live via any browser. So go back to the football game or the flirting. Gatorbait Tom, he's got to be at Dorning's to activate his flirt or his bet. Okay, advertise open orders or open bets. It's a Sunday ticket. Dorning's could have a special every Sunday. You pick every line on the Sunday games versus the line. So every game's a 50-50 proposition. Statistically, you bet every game, you're not going to have more than 1 or 2 winners. So, but when you show up at Dorian's, you have a scoreboard like down here. And you'll see that there's a PIN code. If William BN doesn't show up and type in XBRS to validate his bet, it doesn't count. So the restaurant's saying that the more players, we increase the value of the gift card, but you have to be at Dorian's during the games to collect and win. All right, logins. Since it could be any obscure restaurant, Shree's already added Google Plus. So if you have Google Plus on your phone or your computer, you click login, it automatically logs you in with your Google account. Facebook's become problematic in the news recently, but most websites, big centers, have 3 Twitter, Google, and Facebook logins. We can do that. So in addition to making an obscure, cheap website, if you go to Pricer, it automatically logs you in. Okay, this is for busy restaurants. This is a pickup queue under the same logic as a standby at an airport. So the right margin would be an interactive screen showing status for pickup orders, or better yet, in-house orders. If you're at the bar and you want to order drinks, instead of waiting in line, you order on the phone and it gets delivered this way. So this is how we came up with the concept. We were doing this at busy restaurants. We're displaying in the right margin a pickup status queue. So when it's ready, the customer sees, they click here, and then the restaurant says that Mei Ling is here, walk out and hand it to them. Every busy restaurant needs this kind of functionality. We have it in place. Okay, driving discounted volume to select no fee, no minimum addresses at set times, at set locations. This is the Cleveland Clinic building in downtown West Palm Beach. Without us asking, found out that one of the clients in the building used to be at Esperante, told the property manager, Jones Lang LaSalle, to push us. We need to take advantage of this. This is the elevator at One City Plaza. They're managed by the biggest property manager in the world, First Services. Does about half of every commercial high-rise condo in North and South America and Central America. We want to have our interactive discounts in the elevators, and we'll drive those discounts. We'll just keep looping ready at the restaurant and delivering to the concierge. The concierge takes it up. Here's Jones Lang. Here's C.B. Richard Ellis actively advertising this. We can get this, and it's unique to us. It takes a lot of coordination. You have to have a smart boots on the ground manager in each market to make the to get the most out of this. You have to have smart boots on the ground. All right, okay, this is Amazon Flex. Amazon's been trying to do deliveries in Seattle for 12 years. They still don't have it right, and they're using Uber. Okay, Walmart grocery delivery. They've tried several iterations of using their own deliveries. As you can see, why create your own network of drivers? Uber already has them. So our order online button for restaurants allows the restaurant to cherry pick the deliveries that make money, or click our Uber DOD to queue in every independent contractor, including Uber drivers, Lyft drivers. We can match the fees based on the address, so it's always a profitable transaction or order. here again is Walmart creating kiosk away from the crowded areas. So a hub and spoke last mile delivery. All last mile delivery is going to be through kiosk, and that's something that we can do on top of no fee, no minimum. We have kiosks there for no fee, no minimum, but if you're not a no fee, no minimum address, you come to the kiosk to pick up your order. We can own that market. Here to do demos of the chyrons. I have all this stuff in place now. I can basically go with a laptop, and I've got this projector here just so I can make sure I could test. These are the same projectors they have at Dorrance that are higher resolution. So we know it works. I can get a mobile projector, and I can go flash up 200, 300 foot on the back of any building to do demos. This needs to be part of the sales pitch. So I can do it anywhere. I don't have to have permission. I could literally do it on the wall, the back of the wall, anywhere. Shree's adding the new share location from Google. We already have the order tracker that's interactive with text messaging. We're going to add share location, so basically people that use our delivery service can monitor real-time, interact with the drivers and see their status. That's 100% what Uber has. We can match it. That's coming. Here's the logic of our gaming chyrons. Open games. Now these can be high-profile games. Let's say you open this Kentucky Derby coming up Saturday. Let's say, I don't know, May something, early May. You can advertise it, drive up the working bids, increase the bids $2 a head per each player. But once the race starts, once the game starts, it's in progress, the bets stop. But this scoreboard lets the player here, in this case, you can see his bet is GT 159, which is Ryan. Connor knows that he's not going to get game. So if Georgia Tech wins and the total points is 158, he knows he's the winner. He gets to see all this other scoreboard. So it's games in progress. Thank you, Shree. Very smart. And then declared games. If Connor wins, it'll be posted here, and he'll have a QR code, which you'll see in the video. So this processing of games from open games live for betting, the game starts, the race starts, no more betting allowed, but a static scoreboard. So every player on their phone can see their status or their chances of winning and know they're not getting gamed. And then declared. There will be an instant QR here that matches with the restaurant's management screen. So when the waitress scans the phone with the QR code, the counting's done automatically. Totally unique to us. Some videos are kind of old. Pickup Express. And here's the bottom line. Online ordering from any website, from any browser. No, you don't have to download an app. Shree's software is much faster. The folks in New York that are looking at this agree that his software is better. Apps are problematic. People are reluctant nowadays to download apps. We have more control. We instantly propagate upgrades because it's browser-based. Interactive displays for any screen and all screens, gaming, ads, supply chain management, in-screen with live TV. Again, it doesn't have to be live TV. It can be a monitor. All the restaurants, McDonald's, high-end restaurants, you're all seeing kind of like PowerPoint presentations of the menus. Ours would be interactive. Interactive order tracking. Your store, the customers, the drivers, and we have a concierge desk. So we can shuttle food from restaurants, monitor real time, and keep looping the restaurants and hand it off with the proper label and let the concierge and the valets take it up. All orders, all drivers, one network in a metro area. Instant payment to restaurant drivers and customers. Thank you very much.